welcome to my morning routine. It has changed wildly over time. I'm hoping Dom's shower is not too loud, but we get up at the same time in the morning. He started going to work or getting up for work at like 5:30, so I was like, just get me up with you, do it together. If he's getting up, so am I. I don't want you to watch this video, compare your life to mine, be like, how can she do that, how can she have time for that? Everyone's life circumstances are so different, and this version of me compared to like a year ago's version of me is worlds apart. I'd be like, how the heck are you waking up at 5:30? But my little boy is now 19 months old and I am blessed that he is a great sleeper. Touch wood. So I feel like I'm really starting to get a little bit of my own life back, which is just so nice, and because of that I just feel like my mornings have changed wildly, and I'm back to sort of like the version of myself I was before I had him, where I am trying to improve myself, trying to do things in the morning to make me feel better that aren't just drink coffee, go on my phone and scroll. So yeah, I've just done my little morning meditation. Sometimes don't listen to the whole thing, whilst it depends entirely on Charlie, because sometimes he will start stirring and he'll be up at 6. So if I start hearing him like mumbling to himself, then I will listen to a little bit and then I'll continue on with my morning whilst still listening to it. So I feel like I'm still getting in that like gratitude in the morning. I am doing the 28-day magic challenge. I'll leave it linked down below. I've never done it before, and it's actually been really nice so far. A lot of the focus is on gratitude. So as you saw, I've just been on my phone to do my gratitude list. So I write 10 things every day. I'm on day 4 today, so I'm not very far through, but I'm proud of myself for getting this far. So yeah, every day you write 10 things you're grateful for, and then you read them back, and after each one you say thank you. So that is what I've done. Oh my gosh, Dom's shower is very loud this morning, I feel like. But I always think whenever you wake up in the morning, no matter what time that is for you, the hardest thing is to get out of bed. And then I think once you're up, it's just like, I feel alive again, which is the best thing. Dom also, when he goes downstairs and after I finish my meditation, it's like the perfect time. We've got it timed to a T. He brings me up a coffee, so that is so nice. And I just get to sit and just have a few minutes to myself to collect my thoughts. One of the other things I've been loving to do, where have I put it? If I can. Yeah, if I have the time. So this morning's going well. It is now 10 to 6 and Charlie is still asleep, which is so good. Sometimes he'll sleep till like 6:30, 7. Other days he might be up with me at 5:30, but most of the time that is what he does. So yeah, I've got my Kindle. I got one of these again recently because I just was like, I really want to read again. And I think one of my biggest barriers to reading is not wanting to have to buy loads and loads of books. So yeah, I got a Kindle and it's been great. So I watch, no I don't, I read, I can clearly tell it's early. I read a book in the morning just for like, literally some days it's 5 minutes, but it's been really nice, and the books I'm reading are more about like self-development, self-improvement in the morning. If I want to read something on an evening, it'll be something that is fictional, but mornings I try to keep my brain in order. And yeah, I just think in my life, like a lot of the times when I felt the best, felt motivated, of when I've invested that time back into myself, and I've just like conditioned my subconscious mind to just be taking in really positive thoughts and information. So I avoid going on my actual phone in the morning where I can, in terms of scrolling, answering messages to friends. I leave that until I go downstairs and have my breakfast and stuff. So I think let my brain get started in the morning. It's been really weird today to like talk to you all in my morning routine, but I'm just happy to be able to share it with you all, and hopefully you can take little pieces of it as inspiration. Maybe you'll watch the whole thing and be like, what the heck? Okay, that is fine too, I love to be able to film these and then have them for myself as well to look back on at times where I'm feeling more in a slump, because I'm no superwoman. Every day looks different. But yeah, we'll crack on with the rest of my morning routine. The last thing I want to say is today is a nursery day for Charlie. It goes twice a week. So this by no means is like my complete everyday morning routine. I just thought it'd be easier to film today because I said before, I just find it so much easier filming when Charlie is not home, because I feel like I'm splitting my attention too much. So yeah, today is a Charlie day, which means I am going for a run, which I do not do every day. It is literally a twice a week occurrence when it's not raining. So yeah, I'm excited to talk about that later on. But yeah, take it with a pinch of salt. It's a nursery day, and I'm self-employed, so everything looks very different to if I was like running out of the house to go to like a physical job. But you know, hopefully we'll enjoy it all the same. Dom's just left and I have started, oh my goodness, lost a finger. I started getting set up for Charlie coming down when he has a little bit more of a lie-in. He wakes up so happy, which I'm so grateful for. It's very rare that he wakes up like crying and screaming. So he's got a few teddies in his cot now, so usually he just like plays around in his cot for 5-10 and just like wakes himself up naturally like that. So he like gets his teddies like teddy. It's so cute. It's so cute to listen to. I love it so much. So yeah, I found that I was making his breakfast and then I was making my breakfast, and then by the time I'd finished making my breakfast he was done. So then I don't end up eating breakfast. So what I'm going to do is get all these bits and bobs sorted for when he comes down, get my breakfast actually ready, and then we can just stand and eat breakfast together. This is one of the things I've found in motherhood, is I am constantly changing things and like switching things up, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. I literally have the longest coffees in the world. I make them last for hours. It's quite funny actually. But yeah, I'll probably have an iced coffee later on when I get back from dropping him off. But one thing I will say is I do love at the minute a nursery morning, because it's something I've not had for a very long time, and it's actually really nice as, you know, someone who is self-employed and I've got like a million things to do in a day. Even if it doesn't seem like it, it is so nice to just like have motivation in the morning, have a really nice little chill morning with Charlie, then drop him off and be able to crack on, because there is nothing that feels more suffocating when you're like itching to get on and you can't. which is why I try to split my time up. So some days look like full-time mum life, and they are very, very different to days like today, where I feel like I need to give myself that motivation. One thing with what I do is a lot of the motivation has to come from within. It's all internal, and I think that can be a lot of pressure and stress sometimes. So it's just trying to keep myself afloat, you know, and level-headed, motivated, but motivation doesn't last. So then that's where the discipline kind of kicks in. So we are in our discipline era. I'm just kidding, but I am trying to be the best version of myself that I can be for me and also for my family. I think I'm being summoned. Sounds like it. Right, let's go. Let's go get the little guy up. I didn't get very far in making my breakfast this morning, as you can see. But you know what? We had good intentions. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today? Good morning. Good morning today. Charlie. Oh, right then. Shall we let some sunshine in? Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have a good day today. Yeah. We're gonna have the best day. Look at this. Mummy really needs to sort of blind out, doesn't she? Wow. Oh my goodness. You've got every single one of your teddies. Wowee. Yeah. Wow. Let's get this open. Oh. Every single teddy you own. Shall we throw them back in? Oh! You want to get back in? What the heck? What about Ducky? Ducky says, shall we go have breakfast? Shall we go have breakfast? Come on then. Got ya. Oh, ew. You're getting big. You're getting so... Are you still tired? All sorted. Boing. 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 Oh my goodness, so many cuts. That's a good one. Good one. Yeah. There. Wonderful. Okay, and we need milk, don't we, as well? Blue sky. Say wow. Wow. There you go. I'm just getting ready to leave now. Charlie's happily in the other room. I'm just going to put a bit of blusher on to do the nursery drop off, just so I don't look quite as dead inside, or outside should I say. Yeah, just the tiniest bit. I am still absolutely obsessed with this Merit blusher. I have the shade Cheeky and I just think it's so nice. Yeah, I could totally go without this, but I do feel like it just puts a bit of colour back in my cheeks and makes me feel a little bit more alive. So I've packed Charlie's nursery bag, and I'm just going to go for a run. I really, my goal this year is to do a 5k run race thing, not to win it or anything, but just to participate, something I've always wanted to do. And we'll probably have a debrief maybe when I get back from the run. But yeah, I'm really trying to push myself to go for these runs, and I'm not running anything like 5k at the minute. I think it's like 3k, and it's a lot of walking. It's just like training myself up. But I figured I walk Charlie to and from nursery anyway, so I may as well walk him there, run home, and then I'm like 2 in 1, and it's the best feeling. So he starts nursery at 8 o'clock, which sounds very early, but it is honestly, like I said before, it's been very, very good for my sanity on a work day. Otherwise, I do not get started with things I need to do until like 10 o'clock. So yeah, and he loves it. He absolutely loves nursery. He's thriving there, and it makes me so very happy. So yeah, I'm going to stop blabbing on, and we're going to get sorted. Get ready to go. I've got like 15 minutes, so we'll just have a bit of a play and potter. I still not finished my breakfast, so should probably do that.
But it's not what you're made for, and there's nothing that is too late for. Out of the cold into my warm hand, in the sun. It's already begun. You are my one. With a simple mind, we should find some more time. We don't need to worry at all. Everybody could make a wrong turn. You waver and slip and you get burned. But I'm here, so don't you worry, 'cause you know I'll be there in a hurry. Out of the cold into my warm hands, in the sun. It's already begun. You are my one. We just dance, find romance, a second chance. We don't need to worry at all.
I am fresh out of a shower. I often have a cold shower, freezing cold shower, but I procrastinated a bit downstairs today, had a bit of a drink, was chatting to a friend. Like I said, I try not to go on my phone until like past 8 o'clock, and then I have like a debrief session with one of my really good friends and we voice note back and forth. And so that's always really nice. So yeah, I cooled down quite a lot, so it didn't need to be quite in as extreme of a shower. But I always think, like, if you're feeling in a bit of a funk, a freezing cold shower is like the best thing that you can do. It is the best thing to just, it just instantly like lifts my mood. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys how I do my hair, hopefully, all being well. Does anyone else get this, like, when you're trying to make your hair look nice, it doesn't look nice? Yet when you just throw it up in a bun, it looks nice instantly. So I did this hairstyle in last week's cleaning video, and so many of you were like, how did you do it, Kay? So here we go. Let's see, can you see me? There we go. I put my hair into a ponytail, and then I literally just wrap it round and round till it's really tight. Twist it round like that. Around. Then I took all of the taily bits in, and then I just put a bobble over the top. It's like the most simple bun ever, but it usually works pretty well, she says. And then I pull bits and bobs out really until I'm happy with it. I do have a double mirror in the other room, so I'll go and just double check it. Looking good. And then I just put some hair grips in, like this. I think I put about 3 in all the way around, like that. And then try and sort these little wispy bits out. Wonderful. I use these extra long hair grips. I think I got them from Tesco originally, but they've actually been really good, especially for doing like an updo, a bun. So yeah, there we go. She's ready for the day. I don't think I'm going to put any makeup on today because I just feel like the house is very hot and I like to give my skin a bit of a breather sometimes. So there we go. Can you see? Hopefully it looks okay. Simple and easy, just what I want. I've got one of my nice flowy dresses on. This might seem like super OTT for just a day in the house, but I always think dress the way you want to show up to the world. Not necessarily the point you're at right now, like you don't need to dress as who you are right now, but dress as who you want to show up for in life. So for me, that is dressing in my feminine. I always just spoke about this, but like loving wearing dresses. They feel so flowy, they are so cool in this red hot, roasting hot house of mine, thus the updo. But yeah, I like to try and make a bit of an effort, and I don't think that always to me looks like wearing makeup. Some days it's okay to not wear makeup, but I always try to do my hair. I could do with a wash, but I'm going to put a hair mask in tonight and sleep in it. So that is what we're doing today. I'm going to go downstairs. I need to do my skincare now because I don't, as you noticed, I don't do my skincare first thing in the morning. I do it after I've done whatever workout I'm going to do. If not, then I do my skincare obviously in the morning. What I usually use, this. I love this. So I use the Weleda Light Skin Food, and I also use the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. Love both these, are such a great duo. But on days like today where I feel like I'm giving my skin a bit of a breather, I'm going to use my Foreo because I love that device so much. I already spoke about it a million times. I worked with them like months and months ago, but I still use their device and like buy the little thingies to go on it, the little sheet masks, and I just love it. It just makes my skin, I can't talk. The morning is catching up with me. It makes my skin feel really nice, really glowy, and I love that. So we're gonna do that next. Got quite the cacophony of drinks going on here. Apparently I'm very thirsty, but no, I've got my lineup sorted. Got myself a gorgeous iced coffee. Oh, It's like my little treat for getting to this part of the day, sitting down and getting some work done. Gives me my focus and a bit more energy if I need it. I love these glasses, by the way. I'll link them down below. So cute. I just, do you know when you get something new and you're like really excited to have a drink every day? That is me. Oh, and I love the sound of crushed ice in the glass. Anyway, this is me about to get into work mode. I hope you've enjoyed coming along for the morning with me. I am obviously a full-time content creator, so my life might look very different to someone who goes to a physical job, as do my mornings, but this is very much a work day for me. So this is going to be me now cracking on with work. Editing takes me hours and hours and hours. I also post on Instagram and TikTok as well. Look at me go. So there is a lot I need to get done, plus emails too. So there's a lot of admin that goes into this job, I feel like. But it's something that I love to do, and I'm just so grateful to all of you for making this my reality. I just sometimes pinch myself and I'm like, what? I think that all the time. I think, you know, when you look back on your life, you think, how the heck did I get here? This is what I always dreamed of, and now here I am living out my dream. And I'm just so grateful to my past self for pushing for a better life for myself. And that's pretty much I feel like the motivation behind this video is to say, if you're in a place right now where you're not ready to push yourself, that is okay. But if you are in a place where you're feeling really like down, really in a rut, like me a couple months ago, sometimes it's just worth sitting down with yourself and just figuring out, what can I do to make a difference? One of the biggest differences I feel like has been for me has been honouring myself. So 2 weeks ago, or was it 2 weeks ago? Maybe 2 videos ago, I was like, no, I don't have time for running. I literally said that in a vlog. And then the very next day, guess what I did? I went for a run, because I realised as soon as I said those words that the reality was, yeah, I did want to go for a run. And actually I was comparing myself to other people, to myself, of being like my past self. I don't have time for a run. I can't fit it into my life. The truth is I can, and I've just made time for it. I've made space for it, and I've made it work for me. And the fact is I can get home from dropping Charlie off from nursery, and it only takes me an extra 10 minutes to do that 5k run compared to just walking home anyway. So I'm not really losing any time in that instance. So I just love that I've been able to like habit stack that for myself. Obviously when it's raining I'm not going to go, or if I'm not feeling 100% too, but one of the things I love and have always loved about running and exercise in general is the good endorphins it gives you, and it just gives me such a mood boost, so I love it. Anyway, I'm going to have to go because my camera is not coping with the heat in this house today. Honestly, I do think I'm going to need to get some aircon or something, because I can't work in these conditions. I always feel like I need to put a crown on when I say that. But yeah, really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Hope you figure out your mornings to motivate yourself to be the best version of yourself possible. I'll leave any links to anything I can think of that I included in this video down below. But that's it from me. You have a brilliant day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye.